I will be right back. I'm just going to go check on my delivery. Okie dokie. So, here we are. So we're going to do this map real quick. Rocking with the same God Squad. Yay, came all around slowly to my house.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Here's a big power threat. Jose Altuve. A wind in the pitch. That one's in there. And this one is off and running. The 0-1. And there's the ball. Here comes the pitch. And that one missing low. Good count, 2-1. And that one hammered way back there. Turning, looking, and that
Just
one
a
is
bum, but thank you.
Jose Altuve will touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot. And it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable.
Now you may be asking, hey, why do you hate that guy?
Start the game off with a huge bang.
Because he plays for my nemesis, the Houston Assholes. I mean, the Houston Astros. He was in the middle of that cheating bullshit they were doing. Like, when he was running around, when he hit a home run or a walk-off hit, he was running around, protecting his shirt. Kind of weird. It's like, don't touch my shirt, don't touch my shirt. And people were speculating that he had like a buzzer device or a listening device on him. Allegedly, he didn't want to ruin the shirt, the jersey he wore for his wife. I find that hard to believe.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And they had the nerve to give Altuve MVP over Aaron Judge, who was a rookie. He had like 50 homers in his rookie year.
Bounce to the left side.
It was very sus. It was very sus. So Altuve was part of that cheating scandal. So, and it doesn't help that Houston is my nemesis, you know, for the Yankee, as a Yankee fan. they've been a pain in my ass since 2017. So I just don't like their players, especially Altuve. Correa, the shortstop, left, but I still hate him. He's part of that cheating shit. But if you want to win fantasy baseball, you're going to have to draft some Astros or some assholes because they do hit. Now, I don't know if they're cheating again or not because they're always going to have that dark cloud over them.
Got him. And that's the first out. Now it's Nick Senzel.
So the Cincinnati Reds, they're just not that good. They traded away most of the good players. And they're rebuilding. So they're going to be an easy team to beat, theoretically. And then when 23 comes around in 9 days now, their collection, along with Oakland, Pittsburgh, and a few other small teams, their collection will be relatively easy to complete because there's no diamonds, maybe one or two gold players, but it'll just be a bunch of silvers and bronzes and common cards. So it'll be so easy to complete these things. The Reds are probably amongst the first I'm going to complete.
And he'll do his best to keep this close. Bryce Harper to the plate. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-1 now. That one missing inside. Here's Harper. The count 2-1. There's a strike. The 2-2 now. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. That's hard hit on the line. Senzel racing over to make the catch.
I knew he was going to catch it.
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jackie Robinson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4-sport star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. That's inside. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. That's a laser base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ryan Reynolds takes a ball here as he stands in now. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
The 2-1. Ripped on a line.
He's going to catch it.
It's caught for the out. Jeff Hoffman gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of.
You see how that card has a black circle? Glenn and I call it the black circle of death, which basically means it's a common card.
Mutil steps in. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Aquino makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back, bottom of the second. Now here is Jake Fraley.
Leading up for the Reds,
The left fielder, Jake Fraley. Blue back to work. And takes low for ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him! And one out now.
Vida Blue is so nasty. He's old school. One of the premier lefties in all of baseball, history. He's amongst it. He's top 5.
That one fouled off. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Mowing him down. Mowing him down.
That one's in there 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Ryan Hendricks. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jazz Chisholm. The pitch. Now one missed. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And the pitch. This one chopped in the ground.
I apologize if you heard me crunch. It was a very crunchy taco they gave me. I wasn't expecting it. I asked for a soft one. It's all crunchy. I'm like, oh, damn.
Right side.
So like I said, I apologize if you heard me crunch very loud. Usually I mute myself when I'm eating.
And now it's filled up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms.
If you hear crunch, then forget what I said.
Just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as
if you hear shit, then we good.
Solano puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
In there for strike one. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
The 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. And here it comes. Called strike right there. And a pitch. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. New arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Strickland. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 54, Hunter Strickland.
Man at first, and the batter now, Lou Gehrig.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Makes the catch, inning over.
Let me see. Friggin' Hader.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead. Here's Donovan Solano. Pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Oh, shit.
Pitch is downstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And now the lefty. Got him! 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Aristides Aquino now.
The right fielder,
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot. Jonathan India trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Next pitch inside. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him! And that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
fans our final line score. First,
Willie Stargell. So complete 1. Just for you, we'll use the mullet man himself, Randy Johnson.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2022.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Altuve.
The second baseman,
And he did. And first offering is fouled off.
7 o'clock.
And that's outside. The 1-1. Just missed. And strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ground ball
There you
up the
go,
middle.
Jimmy.
Base hit. That
Hit him with
is
it.
smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. Luke Gehrig digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's
Caramba. God.
And now he's dead at first as he
I clicked the wrong button. Oh, no.
On the ground, right
Would have been a double
side.
play anyway.
Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the first, and now John Birdie. The wind of the pitch.
For the Marlins, the shortstop.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Joey Wendell.
Batting second, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yes, it's Miami. It's like about an hour and change away from where I live.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
One down, base is empty. Got a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
It's fairly recent. They renovated. Not only renovated, they built the park a couple of years ago. So it is very nice. It's a nice view of Miami if you look at left field with the glass.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Jazz Chisholm now. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 43.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Jeff
And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Leading off for New York.
The wind of the pitch.
Manny Machado.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. One out. And now here is Harper. Big time power.
Right. Harper.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. Second inning here, no score. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now Jesus Sanchez. And that's in there for strike one. Middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, Nick Fortes. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Come on, Randy.
And
there we go.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Nothing here in the bottom of the
Oh,
seventh.
boy.
He's making things difficult.
No good, no good.
Out there on the mound, but
That's no
confidence
good.
should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to hold it down right here.
J.J. Bleday in the box now. Takes a cold strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise. Putting pressure.
Yeah.
Out there.
That's how we do it, boy.
Got him swinging. Two gone now. Garrett Cooper looks at one outside there. Next pitch misses outside.
Yeah, in this game, this is the last game. In 22, they don't let you really use pitcher as a DH. It's been a problem since Shohei Ohtani came in. I believe in MLB 23, you could put Ohtani at DH every day, and I believe when he pitches too. I haven't been able to do that. I tried to use Ohtani as a starting pitcher, and then his stamina is like low, and I can't really start him at DH or right field. It's always been a problem.
That one lifted to left.
Even if you have a two-way player that's not named Shohei Ohtani, it's been a problem. So there's really nothing I could personally recommend to fix for this game, and besides, 23 is coming up anyway. So I just wait till then.
Sharp grounder, and that's through for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Did you check the settings when you started your franchise? Because it'll take you to the screen. Like, if I wasn't playing this Diamond Dynasty game, I would leave. You made sure DH was on for both leagues? And it forced you to use your hitter? Are you a National League team or an American League team? American League and National League. That's what I mean by both leagues. If you're a National League team, they still have you're an AL team. Are you playing against a National League team?
Top of the third, no score. Double play ball to second. And that one handled. They get the tag on him. First, but he beat it. So the batting
did you check your settings when you go to the menu on mode specific, anything like that in the main screen?
Out there to center.
Playing against an AL team, and they're making you use your pitcher, making you use that lineup.
Down and he makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Brian De La Cruz. Big spot for him here.
Give me a second, man. Let me see if I can look it up.
And they bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hader. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Franchise mode uses no DH.
The pitch. That clips the corner.
How do you not use DH? No DH in 22. We'll have universal DH. No.
0-1 down.
I know that already. Hold on. How to enable DH rule in 22.
0-2 now. To the right.
You said it's happening in your franchise? Or are you playing Diamond Dynasty?
John Birdie at the plate.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John Birdie.
That's weird.
Back to the mound. And that quickly, 2 away. Joey Wendell, the next to hit.
Franchise mode.
Third baseman, Joey
Lineup.
Wendell.
CPU. Yeah, the CPU tends to do wacky things.
Come back to the mound, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm. In there, and it's 0-1.
Your base runner, you got to stay.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not a DH. Like, it sounds like you're not playing on a DH, even though I know you said you didn't, but it sounds like the computer or the franchise mode is using National League style. I'm trying to get this game done so I can go over the settings and see what happened.
Got some good opposite field power.
That's weird.
Something being hit to the right side into the outfield. Is it the base
We're
second has
good. We're good. We moved him.
and can determine
CPU messages my roster. Franchise mode.
And that is a big first out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the
One.
ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really
He's trying to hit me.
Garrick stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Can you adjust your rotation?
In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Yeah, I'm trying to Google it, man, because I honestly think it's your settings.
And prevent that run from scoring.
That's what it sounds like. Again, it might be something else that I'm not seeing. I just scored this run. Let me just get out of this inning. All right, we're good. We're good. Because I have no problem going over with you the settings, just to make you just want to make sure, because it could be something so simple that, you know what I'm saying, you don't realize. You know what I'm trying to say with these option menus, you just never know. Like when I reinstalled this game, even though I had my name on there before, it put me as a new user and reset everything that I had. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the game can be glitchy. The only other option I would say is to restart your franchise, but let's not do anything hasty yet, you know?
That's ball 2.
So let me just get these quick 3 outs, and let's go over franchise, okay?
Sanchez swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Sorry, having a hard time with that.
Team down a run.
You know, there's nothing annoying when you set your lineup and it's making you use your pitcher if you don't want to use them. Especially if it's not Shohei Ohtani.
And a swing and a miss.
There you go.
And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at Evan.
All right. Glad we got that out of the way. Let's go help you out. Ooh, got Kirk Gibson. All right, let's go out of here real quick. So, you here? Okay. Let's see, gameplay. General. That's fielding. Mode specific. Management. Roster moves. Lineup and rotations. Hold on. Alright, so alright, when you set your franchise up, alright, GM, fantasy, you have your roster control, the CPU off, you have CPU trading, whatever you want to do is fine. This is what I was asking you about. Is designated hitter fully on? You kept it on. Okay. Is your coaching tasks on auto or no. All right, that's okay. You go all the way to the, all right. There's all right. You go to the gear on the top of your main page. You go to this the fourth button. All right. All right. Go to user settings. Let's go to mode specific. Okay. All right. So you have your lineups and rosters set to auto or manual. All right. Make sure you have your 40-man roster manual, unless you want the computer to do it. Roster moves manual if you want to do that. Scouting, I leave auto. Waivers, auto. I don't really care about waivers. Management, when the CPU handles hiring and firing of your management personnel, that has nothing to do with your lineup. Trades has nothing to do with your lineup. Free agency contracts. What has to do with your rotations in the lineup is manual, 40-man manual, roster moves manual. Make sure all that's manual, because if not, the computer's going to play around with your lineup. It's going to make changes without you really noticing, and it can be annoying. Trust me, I know it can be very confusing. I was going to tell you, most likely you're going to have to delete. You're going to have to delete that franchise. Did you get very far in that franchise? Because I would hate to say it to you, but you're going to have to delete it and start over. I just think it's a glitch. And when you do start over, make sure you have DH on. Fully on. Oh, you just started it. Yeah. Well, the good news is you could make big trades again. Um, this is what I recommend you to do. All right, so let's see. Okay, good. It didn't save anything. Cool. All right, what I recommend you to do is definitely do a new franchise. Okay, start new, whatever rosters you want. Okay. All right, and then when you go to the first screen, you pick your team, obviously. Okay, make sure you go all the way down. You can make sure you have your CPU, make sure CPU roster control is off, make sure trading is on. You can ignore budgets if you want, that's up to you. You could force trades to happen. What that means is if you turn this feature on, you could trade however you want, and the computer will not really say no. It'll go through automatically if you want to do that. It's your franchise. You do what you want, of course. Okay? Designated hitter. It has to be fully on. Otherwise, whenever you visit a National League team, you're going to get by default the National League rules of no DH. Make sure that's on. Okay? That's really it. It's that simple. And then you set your team up again, and then you make your trades, and then you just continue like normal. And I hope that helps, because I really think it sounds like it's a glitch. If I lost you anywhere, please tell me stop, tell me repeat. I have no problem going over it with you, but I think that's the best thing you're going to have to do. Because one time I loaded a save file and it was corrupt and I couldn't play it. So that happened to me only once. Okay, good. Yeah, I just think you had that rare glitch. It's like 1 out of 100 times, you're going to get that one glitch. And I think that's what happened. Because I kept thinking in my head while I was playing that last game, I said, what the hell? What did this person do? But then I'm thinking, maybe it's not the person. It could be the game. It's the game. You know? So I hope this helps you, and I hope this gives you a little help with making trades, no matter what you want to do. If you don't want to put forced trades on, you want to do it correctly, that's on you. But I like to put forced trades on because when you do trade logic with the computer, it will analyze and has like a bar going one way or another. I just say whatever, you know. So good luck on restarting your franchise, and I hope you have better luck. But feel free to ask me any questions if you want to, anything about the show, anything related to that. I got you, man. So, hey, it's all good, you know. Especially when you're a first-time player, you know, this might seem a little wacky, you know, like what the hell's going on? What am I doing? You know, nothing wrong with that, you know. You know, I'm not exactly the greatest expert on MLB The Show, but I played this game. We're talking back in the days, on the PS2, PS3 days, man. So I'm familiar with, you know, how it works. I'm familiar with the menus and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do the best I can if anybody has questions, you know. If you don't mind me asking, what trades did you make? What team did you pick? Oh, good choice. You're good in my book already. So, what did you do to make this Yankee team better? Because first thing I did is I got rid of Donaldson. I got Isaiah Connor for left field.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. All right, ready to get underway. Jose Altuve up to here.
Altuve.
And a pitch.
The second baseman.
You fucking bum.
Should be extra bases.
I fucking hate you guns, Altuve.
And he's got a lead.
Thanks for that double. I still hate you.
Seems like he got it.
There's really nothing you can do. You can put on that Yankee uniform, I'm still gonna hit you.
Leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
On the ground at first, and he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Lou Gehrig.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
All right, sweet Lou.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he knows.
Oh, you're aiming high, buddy. Have you tried fantasy draft?
He's capable of going out there and doing
Yeah. Go, run your ass off, go.
And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball.
I recommend trying a fantasy draft for your for a franchise. You could draft. You know, there's 30 teams. You pick whatever, right? First round, third, second, third, fourth, whatever. You could decide if you want to go pitching early. You could pick, you know, a young talent early, like how you were saying, Jordan, Vlad Guerrero Jr., and all that. You could pick any one of those guys. You could pick any one of those guys, and it'll recommend you players to draft to build your team. It's a bit of a process, but it's nothing too scary. You don't have to do every single round. You could do like the first 10, 15 rounds and let the computer build the rest of your team. But you could draft players like that early. You know, you can draft like Jordan first, You can get Devers second or third round. You can get Gallen later. You know what I'm saying? You can get a closer early. It depends on how you want to build your team.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt in there for strike one.
You know, do you want to build your franchise around young bloods? Do you want to draft, you know, guys in their prime like, you know, Jose Ramirez, or do you want to draft Goldschmidt who's in his 30s and build around? You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do with your franchise if you want. You don't have to. I think it's fun. But I'm coming from playing fantasy baseball, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun for me. You know, maybe you might not like it, I don't know. But I'm just saying, give it a try. Build your own Yankee team. And then the computer builds its own teams in the draft. You know, it's fun.
Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs and 1-2 position.
Look at that.
Got him swinging. And that is the inning.
The computer also goes by potential. If you go into editing players, or if you look at the screen, when you look at the screen for your pitching or hitting, it goes by overalls. And there's a section where it says potential. It's not on here, but in franchise you'll see potential. You know, A potential is to go early, you know.
The wind and the pitch. And ball one.
But like I said, you build the franchise how you want, man. You want to build a nice Yankee franchise and trade all those players away to get those players you just told me, hey, have fun with it, you know? There's no one set way of building a franchise. There's always options. Ooh, Rice. So nice.
It bangs off the wall, and that's a leadoff double.
When I do my franchise, it depends. If I'm if I'm in the middle, like 15 or below, I'll usually draft like a Mookie Betts or Bryce Harper, because those are franchise type of players to build around. You know what I mean? Ooh, go Bryce, go! Lose the caboose. Oh, that was close.
It's 2-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ryan Reynolds here, and that's in there for strike one. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well.
We have the dibs and the wags.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out. Jake Woodford gets the call from the pen. It's his job to keep his team in the game. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Righty delivers, and there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Move to first. Back in there standing. And the right-hander deals. Well struck left field.
Oh, that's very, 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 very good. That's why JT Realmuto is my catcher, man. I can't explain it. I just hit well with him. I don't care if it's a 95, 96 diamond. I just smoke the ball with it.
Critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Good. So you're on all-star mode. That's good. That's really good. Oh, nice. 2 to 3 homers a game. Okay, so I see you improved. I'm good. That's that. I'm very happy for you.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And gone!
I'm using
Trey Turner goes deep.
the veteran.
To their lead.
That's why I'm smoking the ball very much against the PC, because when I'm trying to do these conquest modes, I want to get them done like quick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want to mess around. I want to get this crap done. When I do my franchise, I don't know if you see my franchise streams. You probably have before. I do dynamic between veteran and all-star, and I still struggle because, it's so random. I could smack the ball, it'll go right into somebody's glove. It's just hit or miss. But I'm glad you're doing better. This is just practice, really. This is all practice for 23. You know what I'm saying? So 23 is going to be the one we're all going to jump onto. I pre-ordered it already. Another one of my friends did just now. He pre-ordered the game. So we're all just getting ready.
Back now with a new arm of the mound to start the bottom of the second.
Another one of my baseball friends, he does the Baltimore Orioles franchise. He's a big Orioles fan, and he's very excited about his team, and I think they're on the up and up, the Orioles, so I watched him stream the other day. No, I'm not playing franchise right now. I'm playing Diamond Dynasty.
That one ripped. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
I flip between Diamond Dynasty, franchise, and Road to the Show. Last night I played a little bit of Road to the Show to show off my catcher. I played an online ranked game and I won. And then I played Diamond Dynasty. So if I had to give you an idea, it's 50-50 franchise and Diamond Dynasty. That's what I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to try to squeeze in some Road to the Show footage. I'm going to have 2 types of players. I'm going to have either a catcher, or a third baseman or something, and go through the Yankee system. I also will be a pitcher too. So I usually do 2 to 3 Road to the Shows careers, and I simulate a lot of it. I don't play every freaking year with that. Franchise, I tend to play a lot of games, as you see. The last few nights I played 2 or 3 games. Just keep going. Diamond Dynasty, I'm all about that grind. The XP grind. Collecting those cards. So early on, you might not see me play franchise mode too much. I might play a bit, but I'll be Diamond Dynasty mode a lot. But if you or anybody wants to see a variety, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. You'll get a variety on this channel. You're going to see me play online against opponents unranked, and I think they're improving co-op. So me and a few baseball friends of mine will get together and play online ranked. Co-op mode, can't wait for that.
If you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
I'm so into baseball, I like to edit players, their stats, and their everything on my own. I like to go into it and really tweak it and use those rosters.
Next one in the dirt. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Corey Dickerson.
Number 25, Corey Dickerson.
Billy Wagner on the pitch here. And a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And
some people make very accurate players that are not in the game, like Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez, Joe DiMaggio, a few legends that are not in the game. There are some talented people who do who add the player profiles into the game, and you can upload them into your not really a franchise, but you can upload them into your rosters and stuff. They've also have certain eras, certain rosters that are like from 2000s, 1990s, and stuff like that. Oh, definitely check it out. It's on the main screen under Vaults. They even have stadiums because Create a Stadium is a PS5, Xbox Series X exclusive because these systems could handle it, not the old ones. Nice. Yeah, you go to Create. It's on the main screen. Create. You have Stadium, Creator, Roster Control, and Vaults. Right? You have logos. You have rosters, current, fantasy. The WBC. Someone actually did the WBC. I'm surprised, but I'm happy. Some people did their own edits of the 2022 rosters. Nightly fan graphs update, updated rosters. Some people are really into this, and WBC. You got players, as I said earlier. There you go. Yoshida, that's the new player that went to Boston. Barry Bonds, as I said earlier, that looks like him a lot. John Goodman. Barry Bonds again. Some people like to do their own version. That ain't Barry Bonds, but some people like to make their own characters too. But they do, Jay Baller, like I said. Donkey Kong. As a Cranky Kong. Again, people like to create their own different things. Diddy Kong. Oh, man. You can find almost any player you want. Vaults, sliders, if you want to get a more accurate feel for the game. The vault. This is the vault that you could see different creative stadiums. Oh, there he is. There he is. So, Glenn, how do we feel about Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets? What are we thinking, man? What are we thinking? How do we feel about Aaron Rodgers? Possibly, like it's all but certain happening. Hey, that says it all, my friend. That says it all. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you, as always, for you hanging out with me. You know, you take time out of your royal schedule to make, for this, and I appreciate it. You know how I'm his dudeness. That's your highness, his royal highness, right there. I'm just his dudeness, the dude. Ah, shit, we're almost there. No, whoa. Easy, fella. Easy. We're not gonna restart. I'll shoot myself. No. We're not gonna restart. No. Yes, it is a universal DH.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on the Minnesota Twins.
In my honest opinion, I know you didn't ask, but in my honest opinion, I think DH should have been universal a long time ago. The National League needed a DH. I got so tired of seeing the pitcher or seeing a bench player come off the bench and just kill the rally. I'm saying, I know we had Bartolo Colon. The DH has been around, I want to say, about 30-ish years. Like, it's been around for, like, I want to say 1980s, 1990s. I might be a little off on the year, but about 30 years almost. So that's why the American League was called the American League, because it featured the DH. And then recently, like the last 2 or 3 years, the National League adapted the DH into their league, so it's now universal.
It's right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that
When
in the count.
American League players visited National League parks, like I was explaining earlier, if they visited the National League team, they had to use their pitcher. And unfortunately, with American League pitchers, they don't hit. They got to practice the bunt and run on the bases. They tend to hurt themselves, amongst other things that could hurt them. So we've seen one too many pitchers like fuck up their foot or their ankle or their leg.
Up the middle, Correa collects, sends it to first.
Traditionalists will always say, "Oh, we don't need the DH. Really playing half the game. We don't really need it."
The first baseman.
Pitches in for a strike, and that is strike one. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself.
Pitchers have always been hitting. It's always been that way, especially the 1900s, early 1800s.
knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
(1973). I was very close. The DH rule was implemented in 1973.
And misses at the initial offering. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start.
Shit.
He struck
Oh
out
shit.
15
We're
batters,
good.
and he was still in high school. In his 4th start, he racked up 17 Ks. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
I like this kid, Jose Miranda. I had him on my fantasy team last year. I traded him, but he did pretty good for the Twins.
Byron Buxton in the box now takes a cold strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one drifts in.
I was pleasantly surprised. The Twins got a little something from him playing third and first base. So I hope he has some continued success.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
I'm a commissioner in one league with my Smash Mouth boys and boys and girls, and we're trying to get this league together. And then I'm part of another league where I've had friends from high school, play with us, and we have people that we know also that joined us, like my boy, the King of New York. We're getting all the details finalized. The draft day, the time, how the teams are gonna look, and yada yada yada. Point is that this is a great time. This is a great time for baseball. Spring training's here, full effect. We got the World Baseball Classic in full effect. This is the most exciting time for a baseball fan. Football carried us over. A little bit of basketball, some hockey if you're into that too. But this is what it's all about for me and baseball fans. Baseball is a different sport in the sense that I equate it to a novel. I think it's the best way to equate it. In a novel, you got to start with the first chapter, the prelude before the first chapter, right? And then you keep going and going. It's a marathon, and you get all the way to the end of the novel. You know what I'm saying? Every month, there's 6 months in the season. There's always something happening. There's always going to be something happening. There's always big storylines to follow. You can always predict who's going to finish where, who's going to do what, who's going to surprise, and it's just the best way I could describe baseball.
Smash to the left side.
Something that either you appreciate and love or you don't care for it. There's no in between. So we have very passionate fans, such as myself, that really love this fucking game.
Outstanding on the defensive end. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
So,
throws to first, and they
what have we...
For the out. Third out, and that ends the frame.
What is happening in the World Baseball Classic? What is happening?
Back in Minnesota,
Well,
for the last half of the inning. And now for the
well. Korea beat the living daylights out of China 22-2. They had a mercy rule in 5 innings.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Mama.
The wind to the pitch.
Dominican Republic beat Nicaragua. That is not surprising.
That one ran inside, almost got
Not surprising at all. The Dominicans really needed that win. Otherwise, it would have been 0-2. They're 1-1. Nicaragua's 0-3, so they're pretty much cooked. Great Britain beat Colombia. That was a big surprise. So Great Britain is 1-2. They saved their bacon. They saved their asses, so they're able to still, I guess, compete in the pool. And Colombia is 1-1, and they're both in the same pool. Puerto Rico destroyed Israel.
Kicks and fires.
I'm sorry. I'm sure Israel has some talented players, but why? They're 1-1, but Puerto Rico smoked them 10-0. Puerto Rico had a mercy rule combined perfect game. Sheesh.
Got him. 2 away. Here's Alex Kirilov.
And the United States destroyed Canada 12-1. I'm very happy that the United States decided to wake their asses up, because I felt like the first 2 games they were sleepwalking. They just thought they could just walk in there, just hit a little, ain't no thing. They got a rude awakening. They needed that. They needed to wake the fuck up, man, because these teams from outside the U.S., these international teams, they give a shit. They care about this thing. If you hear how excited the fans are, especially in Japan, Venezuela, all the Latin countries, they go ham. They go in it. The excitement goes from 0 to 100. It's almost like the World Cup. I'm just saying. And we as Americans were like, the energy, you can't compare it. I'm glad that the USA team woke their asses up. Very happy. Because if they get eliminated early, it'll be boring without the USA.
To left center. That one back there. And it hits the base of the wall. The run scores all the way from first, and they take a 2.
And Mike Trout did something good for him. Nolan Arenado's mashing the ball. I love Nolan Arenado.
Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing in the back.
Thank you. See, I know you agree with me to some extent, Glenn. I know you do. You know, I'm not lying. You know, the U.S. needs a swift kick in the fucking ass to wake the fuck up and play some fucking ball. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to smash, hit and run, smash, win. That's what we're supposed to do. I know I said I root for the Dominican Republic, but I'm also an American, man. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. is my country, okay? The Dominican's my other country, okay? I'm going to root for these fuckers. They are the cream of the crop in terms of talent. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it, man. That 9-run first inning really set the tone. It really did. I'm very happy. Look at Jimmy Rollins. Look at Jimmy Rollins.
Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. Well, these guys understand.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Team USA scored 12 runs in the first 2 innings. I said, now that's the team that I know. But I'm also happy about Australia. I have a soft spot for Australia. They're 3-1, and they advanced to the next round. I'm very happy for them.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So today, on Tuesday, we're going to have Nicaragua against Venezuela, Canada and Colombia, Israel versus Dominican Republic, Great Britain and Mexico. I think Great Britain and Mexico should be a good series. Israel versus Dominican, we're just going to keep going. We know Dominican's going to win that one. Canada and Colombia, that should be kind of even. I say kind of, I'm trying to be very kind here, okay? Kind of. Maybe.
So Josh Hader gets the call.
Nicaragua is 0-3, Venezuela is 2-0. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to keep going. We'll keep it moving. Max Scherzer. I love Max Scherzer. He wants to have the World Baseball Classic in the middle of the season. You know what? That makes more sense, theoretically, than having it early in the season or spring training. But I don't know how you would make that work because of the logistics with your rosters, you know, traveling all over the damn world in the middle of the season. I don't know if the players' union and owners would go for that. but it's an intriguing idea. But I like the way it is, you know.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front.
But Great Britain, man, they've come a long way.
Swings through that, and it's a strike.
After the season, to me, makes better sense. I agree with you, Glenn. Yes, I think after the season is where they should really start looking into it. Because by then, most of the players are stretched out. Pitchers are, you know, going 6 innings. Players are already in their form. I don't think it would overshadow the World Series. I think after the World Series, you could, you know, send your players to play. You know, I think it's something that will benefit the sport better than spring training. That would actually work better than middle of the season. I got Luis Gonzalez. Okay. That kid, that Tigers signed that unknown Nicaraguan pitcher. He struck out three guys: Juan Soto, Julio Rodriguez, and Rafael Devers on 14 pitches. Bruh. 14 pitches on 3 all-star caliber players. I could see why the Tigers like, yo, we're gonna sign this motherfucker. We're gonna take this guy before somebody else does. I think that's a steal. I don't have much feedback on who this guy is. I don't know who the hell he is, but if you strike out those 3 people, those 3 all-star caliber players, you got something in the tank. And you know what? A team like the Tigers, they got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose by signing this kid. I mean, why not? His name is Duque Hebert. He showed no fear. He had a 4-seam fastball and a sinker that topped out at 90 with a changeup and slider. That is really nice. He looks like a young boy. He looks like, oh my God, he's like a little puppy. That little puppy, man. Seriously. I'm looking at his picture. He's never pitched outside of Nicaragua. Hey, that explains everything because I don't know anything about this guy. Good for him. Good for this kid. You love to see stories like this coming out of the WBC, man. You love to see that. You get to sign a young kid. He gets to live his dream and play for the major leagues. That's what you do. That's where, you know, what happens.
And that one fouled off.
Arguably, the 2 top leagues in the world is USA and Japan. Those Japanese fans, let me tell you something. I have never seen a bunch of fans go crazy like they do in Japan. They love their team. They love their players. It is something to watch, man. I saw something on Twitter. I saw this little video that Shohei Ohtani hit a ball. It was a home run. The fans passed the ball around, right? It made its way through the stands, eventually to Shohei and the team. They took a picture with it. They kind of revered it, like, oh my God, this is the ball that he hit. I'm touching the ball, I'm taking a picture. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there was such reverence about how they handled that ball. If it was us in America, we take that shit and run. And we're going to charge you like, we want you to pay my new house, pay my new car, give me an autograph, give me season tickets, give me everything. You know what I mean? Such a difference.
Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch.
It sounds like I'm shitting on America. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just comparing the experience of this World Baseball Classic, of how crazy the fans are. In Latin countries, I've seen I've seen the Japanese, how they celebrate. It's such a refreshing thing to know that baseball is appreciated and loved outside of the U.S. It's really something to see, you know. It's really good to know that people enjoy the sport as much as, say, we do in America. That is what I love. That's my whole point.
Just missed.
Even though I kind of shitted on Israel, I apologize for that, but the fact that Israel, Britain, the Czechs, the Netherlands have baseball programs, it speaks volumes on the global effect of this game. You love to see that. Basketball has big appeal around the world. I know soccer is a big deal, not in this country, in my opinion, but I know rugby is big in Australia and a few select countries. Then you got cricket.
Speed threat, outfielder Mike Trout. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away. And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Pounding ball here. Rolls foul. He swings and fouls one off. Rengifo off of first with 2 away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that.
Oh, look at Randy Johnson go.
Him out, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aaron Luke.
Number 28, Aaron Luke.
Back here at the ballpark, and now here is Harper.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. The punch out there.
Oh, Aaron Luke. Freaking dude.
So digging in, Jackie Robinson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses the mark.
When I get MLB to show 23, I'm going to break down a couple of teams.
Jackie Robinson, a 4-sport star. He's a Division I standout in baseball.
I'll break down the teams
football,
and see where we go
Zips
from
into
there.
first. They get the out on Robinson.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ryan Reynolds in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Now 1-1. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Next offering, way off
I think the graphics in MLB 23 is going to be
2 outs.
just like how we're seeing it now on the PS5, because 22 is already fantastic. I believe they're going to do another upgrade to the engine next year, 24. I know, 23 is around the corner, but hear me out. 23 is the last game that's going to be supported on old consoles, right? They're going to do the newer ones on the Switch. So I believe they're going to make an even bigger leap in graphics on 24.
And it's ball four.
And the graphics already look good as it is now. So I can't even imagine how fantastic it's going to look. So we're going to know in 9 days now how 23 is going to look. And then we're going to see the big upgrade that we're all waiting for on 24. So that's a fantastic question. They really knocked it out of the park with presentation and the batting stances and everything. They, you know, as much as people give SDS San Diego Studios some shit, you know, they give them some shit over little decisions they make. They've been very consistent. Let's bring in your dom. Let's bring in your bombs.
But sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Hard hit, base hit.
Go, 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 go. Lose the caboose. Right. Thank you.
As a run scores.
Back-to-back singles. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off.
Altuve. Yeah, you Altuve.
The pitch. Good eye right there. So now 1-2. And now 2-2. Real Muto on third. Alvarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Two. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here.
Good for you.
Jose Altuve will touch
They
it
don't like you.
and they tack on 3. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jose Quijada takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 65, Jose Quijada.
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jimmy Rollins. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one missing low. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. 1-2 now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Oh, hell yeah. The Phillies legend. The legendary Philly, Jimmy Rollins.
Now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Rob Dibble. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back here at Angel Stadium. And the batter now, Anthony Rendon.
And leading up for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And here it comes.
You know what's a shame about Rendon? Don't know if I said this in another stream, but Rendon was a top 10 third base with the Nationals in Washington. He was homegrown.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Homegrown, third baseman there. You know, they win the World Series at his age 29 season, and he leaves them and he goes to the Angels, who didn't get Garrett Cole. They needed a pitcher badly. They said they signed a third baseman, and he hasn't been healthy since he signed that deal. Every year, Rendon misses almost half a season, and he's just a shell of what he used to be. And the scarier part is, if he could come back to form, he's in his like 33, 34 season, age 33, 34. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask him to go back to his, you know, MVP type of form, top 10 form. You're asking a lot. If you get even 24 home runs and like 80 RBIs and 250, I think that's like the best case scenario. He only plays 130 games for the Angels. That might be a gift. Might be a blessing, in my opinion.
And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Garrett, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And it's into the gap.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, man aboard. Manny Machado up to the plate. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. At the belt and fires. And it's even up.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
And the righty deals. And he takes a strike. And a pitch. And that one gets past the catcher. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt, but kept close. And at first, here's Bryce Harper.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. Way high. And now the count filled up 3-2. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jaime Barria. And now, Jackie Robinson. Now a screamer.
Oh, man.
And a base hit.
Love Jackie. Love Jackie.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance.
Oh, man. That was an inch away from being a grand slam.
It's 5-0.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball one. The 1-0. On the ground to third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Back in Anaheim as we go to the last of the third. Max Stassi comes up to hit.
The catcher.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
0-2 now. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And now one away. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Duffy looking to start something with one gone. In there for strike one. Down the line towards the corner.
Get it.
Under it. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that's in there for strike one. There's a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. And that is
I'm
the
glad.
ball game.
I love Solana.
Just getting away from home.
Wow.
Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting
Oh,
team. 5 runs,
this
6 hits,
guy
no errors.
is
They left
player of the
one
game.
on
That
base.
Tuesday. Let's go see what cards we got. I can only pick one. Damn, I can only pick one. Yeah, they do. They sell for a lot of stubs. I've always liked Bob Gibson. Chris Sale is nice, but I like Gibson's pitch selection. I also like Joe Mauer too, but my catcher is Real Muto. Damn, Mauer or Gibson. Let's take Bob. Let's put in the rotation. These came out in the beginning of the year, so there's like no value. No diamonds this time. So, as you can see, we've gone through the whole list, the whole year's worth of content here. So I got to here. That's it. I mean, everything else just repeats at this point. I already got most of these cards. I got most of these, yeah, like I said, so don't really need them. But that was the entire year's content, all here. That's it. Just it repeats. Just keeps going. Same shit. You know. So I got everything I needed. You know, in a sense. Here's my other rival, the Red Sox. Let's use Bob Gibson.
From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Red Sox.
All right, just about ready to go here
Fenway
at
is such
Fenway.
a
Here's
garbage
some
ass
real
stadium,
power at the
man.
plate. Jose Altuve.
The second baseman,
Swing, and this one's bounced.
There you go, Altuve. Way to show your, yeah, good job.
Jimmy Rollins getting ready to hit.
the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Flying drive, and that's
Jimmy
base hit out
Rollins.
into center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part.
They got the detail of guys, you know, beards and mustaches and the shadows. You know what I'm talking about? Like the shadow, the hair stubs on their face. They got that down pretty good.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the
Machado's not hitting very well. I may have to replace him.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets
He did very well with him, and then just I declined.
Here's Machado with a swing.
I can't get mine. We're good. We're fine. We're good.
And it's off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Bryce Harper stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Righty to the plate. Slow roller to first. He'll do it himself, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, and here is Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Arroyo.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just...
How you doing there, man? Welcome.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
That's actually a very good guess. Some kind of baseball action is happening, you know?
the inside.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Got him looking. Edward Bizzardo gets the ball now, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 83, Edward Bizzardo.
Back here at Fenway as we go to the second. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jackie Robinson. The wind to the pitch. Swing at a ball.
Good old Jackie Robinson.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
So we're at Fenway Park. Got my Diamond Dynasty team going on here. Just trying to get some wins. Get that XP. Experience points. I'm already ahead.
A couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it is JT Real Mutual. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such
All right, let's bring up the Jazz. Jazz man.
On time with everything.
Let's get somebody in the bullpen ready.
Extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jazz Chisholm, the runner on first with 2
A little bit of Jazz. There you go, Jazz.
Smashed on a line.
Back, get back. Oh, wait. 2 outs. Who cares? Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Edwin Diaz. I was saying this the other day with Glenn. Arguably the best closer in baseball right now.
Cold strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
The second baseman, Trevor Story.
Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Alex Verdugo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch is popped up. Machado right there to make the grab. 2 away now. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Look at you.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
When you have Acuna, Jordan, I mean, those two alone should have 4 home runs between them.
Anything off speed right here. Robinson under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New pitcher on here, Ryan Brazier. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 70, Ryan.
Back in Boston, top half of the 3rd inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get Altuve for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Jimmy Rowe.
Oh, now this is blasted.
Look at
Way
Jimmy.
back there, on its way.
That's like a golf swing, but not.
He made him pay for that one, and they add on.
Look at
It's
Jimmy.
2-0.
Golf swing.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but
Then he's like,
ready
hold
to
it,
turn
hold
on
it.
the inside
Ooh.
fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. And now this one's
Ooh.
a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Matt Strong. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Machado. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across the first. Machado out of the play. Here's Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that one hit to first.
It's always good to smash the Red Sox in their own ballpark.
Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. Now it's Eric Hosmer.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
Nice.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. That one ripped.
Diaz, I had you up. I would go.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Reese McGuire.
Batting it, the catcher,
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over, and he'll work on holding this lead. That's out to center field. Reynolds makes the grab. 2 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. J.D. Martinez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. A chance for the no-no right here. And fouled off. Next one misses.
Crap.
And the count 1-2. And
let's go.
Strikes he goes. And that'll do
Fuck
it.
you, Boston. I mean, good game. GG's. Whatever. Asshole. I mean, great to start franchise. Yeah. Oh yes, I love to yeah mm. Bleh. Ugh. Ugh. There's a heart on the screen for Valentine's Day, okay? Okay, get your story straight. I did not put that bullshit there to that word. Ugh. Trying to kill a brother. Yes, it does. It really does. You're right. Yes. Oh, what? How did that happen? So I'm trying to get to this team. They have 17. I gotta get more than 17 to try to match them and play them at a higher difficulty. I mean, a lower difficulty. There's the last team, and then we gotta fill up the map, and then we're good. Let's do Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
For the Angels, the second baseman, Jose.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
You're still a scumbag, Altuve.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bats.
Damn it.
And that one in the air center field. And there's one down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Altuve leads off first with one away. Next off, he's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Damn it, Gehrig.
Good feed. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams was in that package deal.
That one inside. 1-0.
The Dodgers traded him.
There's the strike.
No, Padres traded him
Bunting for a hit.
for Juan Soto.
In plenty of time to first.
And the Dodgers traded that catcher Ruiz, Kelvin Ruiz, for Trey Turner.
Hit on the ground to the right.
Nationals in real life signed that kid Ruiz to a big contract extension.
Now the right fielder, number 45. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's part of their new core that they're building up, and they got like 3 or 4 more top prospects coming up in the next year or 2 from that Soto trade.
And now it's Manny Machado. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he deals. This to center field. Machado out of the play. And there's one down. And now here is Harper. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Oh, now this one's high and deep.
Bryce Harper used to be a National. He was a young catcher, and they converted him to outfield to save his legs.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Jackie Robinson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Nope. I got underneath it.
Under it. And there are 2 outs.
So the Nationals are rebuilding. They have some young kids, but they're not going to compete even remotely close for a while.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Just cleared the wall.
And it's gone.
Just cleared the wall. I'll take it.
Ryan Reynolds leaves the yard.
That's why I love this card for Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds cards.
Power versus power right
DC.
there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Steve Cishek. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 away with nobody on. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one blasted deep to right. That's
JT Realmuto. Another wall.
Another
scraper.
Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Trey Turner.
The Phillies have this guy, Trey Turner, by the way. Fantastic pickup. Him, Kyle Schwarber, and when Bryce Harper comes back, that's going to be a formidable trio. And I forgot JT Realmuto.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Rob Dibble. And he'll do
Phillies
his
have a
best
dynamic lineup. And then their bullpen is freaking loaded.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Good eye right there. 2-2 now.
Yeah, the big guy Schwarber, the big guy Rhys Hoskins.
And he got him. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Now here is Ildemaro Vargas.
They even have Nick Castellanos.
Reynolds makes
The funny story with Castellanos is, Schwarber. I wanted the Yankees to get him. Do we get him? No. Why would we do that?
First offering and it just misses. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. And that one wrapped foul. 1-2 here. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Hunter Harvey on the pitch out of the pen here. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Altuve. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that one is gone.
You still suck.
Jose Altuve will touch them all. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Foul ball there. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. And here it comes. That one pushed foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Well struck right field. And out of here. The Rockets 1 to right, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next to hit, Lou Gehrig. In there for strike 1. There's the strike. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Vargas brings it in, and there's one down. Jordan Weems taking over on the mound, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Here's Manny Machado. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. And Manny gets a piece.
Yeah.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Machado out on the play. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Left-hand batter waits. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Set for the bottom of the third. And Luke Voit climbs in.
Leading up for Washington, the first baseman.
In the air, center field. Reynolds gets under it. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first. Digging for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Altuve with a relay throw in there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, and little room for error with a runner on third. Hebert Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one down. The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss. Voit at third with nobody out. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Victor Robles looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Next offering is down low. Swings through that one out in front that time. Popped up, and there's 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The batter, the shortstop.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one kicks away from Real Muto. Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls,
well, we got that taken care of.
You expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers.
This one.
That's it for the most part for that map. I can fill in the rest of those lines later.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on New York.
And now, your 2000.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan
Here comes a pitch.
can be an annoying at bat like that.
Lifted in the air. Robinson drifts.
There you go, Robinson.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
He used to call the baseball games for Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. It was him. Yeah, anyway, he used to do him and John Miller. And John Miller had a nice, smooth, delivery with his play calling, and then, oh boy, this might be a bad idea.
Swings through that
or not.
0-1. Kicks and deals.
Joe Morgan had his way of delivering a unique perspective on baseball himself. It was like calm, collective, nothing extravagant. They were in the moment, engaged. Very good. I miss those two guys. I believe Joe Morgan's part of the Hall of Fame committee now, and I believe John Miller does the West Coast games play-by-play.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take
Show off
care
that
of
arm.
business. Do his.
Well, we'll hold that thought.
All right, Bob, you did good. You did good.
We go to the bottom of the first. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here we go.
The pitch.
I thought it was going to be in here.
The wind and the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Ball to strike. Tapped at the plate.
Good ball 3, dumbass.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. And a swing and a miss.
Good ball 4. Go me. Go me.
Jimmy Rollins will hit next.
Not shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And first offering is fouled off. Slider clips the zone.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Right through there, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Boy.
And here is Garrett.
The first baseman,
And a foul ball.
Garrett.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
This to third.
Oh, yeah, sweet blue.
Hit right there.
Sweet swing.
Gives Manny Machado a chance to hit with 2 out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field.
I just missed it. I just missed it.
He liked and he got it done.
And now the lefty. Late swing, fouled off. Yeah, Machado able to spoil that pitch. To third. Sends it across to first. Machado out of the play. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Top of the second. Here's Ray Boggs now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup.
Wade Boggs was a Red Sox. Played for the Yankees one year where they won the World Series in '96. And then he ended his career with Tampa. There was a rumor that they offered him like $20,000, something along those lines, to have him retire as a Ray, but he didn't.
1-1. And the right-hander deals. There's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, right field. Harper on the move. Calls it in, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Just a slow ground ball this time. Garrett steps on the bag. That ends the frame.
Oof.
And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Bryce Harper.
For New York.
And a pitch.
The right fielder. Right.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Fly ball.
There you go. There you freaking go.
And that is gone.
In the snow.
Bryce Harper goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Jackie Robinson digs in now.
Batting sixth. The left fielder.
And first offering is fouled off.
Robinson.
It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The next pitch misses. And that is ball one. And here it comes. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
Oof. Clipped the plate. A little bit he clipped it.
Next offering is fouled back.
I was late. I was late.
Fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting seventh.
Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. JT Real Mutil steps in. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. Look out!
Ooh.
And it hit him.
Out in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Now, Bob Gibson. And that's in there for strike one. Real Muto, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lifted in the air, right.
Bob. Okay.
Makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Leading off, Ken Griffey Jr.
Sometimes Griffey tattoos every pitch I throw to him. Let's see.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
I accept that one.
Griffey was an
Griffey is
sensation when he burst on
fantastic hitter in real life. And in the game,
sweet swinging 19-year-old kid. And he got
if Griffey didn't have major injuries later in his career, he would have easily had 700 home runs. He was that good.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The throw to first.
We getting that out of here with that garbage.
Here's the pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr.
The pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Yeah, he swings
Kind
and
of
misses.
bullshit with that damn bunting. Come on, man.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Yeah, Bob Gibson is a top 5 starting pitcher of all time, in my opinion.
On the ground, right side.
Cardinal great.
Time to Gehrig, and that is that.
Yeah, like a low ERA of like a low earned run average of like 1.2. He averaged barely a run a game, if that.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that one almost got him. And a pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 11.
And now Jimmy Rollins. In the air, left field.
No.
Gonzalez settles under this one.
Bob Gibson has won 251 games, a career run average of 2.91.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Bounce to the right side.
So he's averaged about 2 runs, maybe 3 a game. His best year was 1968. He was 22 wins and 9 losses with a 1.12 ERA.
Welcome back. Stepping in the long
with 13 shutouts and 28 complete games. In other words, he pitched all 9 innings, 34 starts, 28 games. He pitched the whole game, and he had shutouts. Nobody could touch him.
Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
It's almost damn near impossible to do nowadays. From his age 32 from 1968.
Next offering is fouled back.
1968, 69, and 70, 22 wins, 20 wins, 23 wins. 23 was the most in his career, 23 wins. It's almost unheard of in today's game.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
He was 23 and 7 with a 3.12 run average.
Foul ball.
He pitched his entire career at St. Louis.
Inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's a 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Rollins makes the play, and there's one down. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate. This guy makes great contact.
He also had 3,117 career strikeouts.
And he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him
usually 250-something wins, 3,000 strikeouts. You should get to in the Hall of Fame, usually.
One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Albert Pujols.
Albert.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
The third baseman.
The line to kick the pitch.
Machado.
Check swing, went around. 0-1. The pitch. This one squared up.
Just when I was about to bench Machado, I was about to bench him, he decides to do this. I love Manny Machado.
And they add on. It's 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3. Harper.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is
Bob Gibson is right up there with the likes of Sandy Koufax.
Needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Walter Johnson, Cy Young.
The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run.
They're all considered the most legendary pitchers of all time.
They say you win. The next offering misses. And now it's even.
Satchel Paige could have easily been one of the best pitchers in baseball, but
That's through there for a
he
strike.
pitched for the Negro Leagues, and he couldn't play because, unfortunately, of his skin color. And eventually, he came to play the Major League, and he was impressive
That one back up the middle, and
later in his career. Hey!
Makes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
I just missed it. I just missed that shit.
No chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Robinson, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses.
They made the Bob Gibson rule. In other words, they lowered the mound because of him. He was so dominant, so, good. And the mound was so, high.
Runner leads away at second. Fought off foul. Runner at second here, one gone. And he walked him.
Oh, he walked him.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy.
They lowered the pitcher's mound 15 inches to 10 inches, reduced the height of the strike zone from the batter's armpits, like up there in the armpits, lower to the jersey. That was because of Bob Gibson.
Side could be two. Over to second for one, and that's two. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now Wade Boggs.
Leading off for the Galaxy, the third baseman.
With the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
You could arguably say that Bob Gibson and Stan Musial were the greatest players for the, the faces of the Cardinal franchise.
The pitch.
You wouldn't be wrong to say Gibson
In the air, left
or Musial are the faces, when you think of the Cardinals. No, you wouldn't be wrong either way. Stan the Man is also fantastic.
Kendall, the next to hit.
Now batting, catcher.
I hit very well with him in MLB The Show, too.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, boy.
Swing and a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There you go.
To second for one. On to first.
I threw that pitch low and in to get the double play, ground ball. We're going to let Gibson hit.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And down the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Yeah, man, what's up? Go ahead. Shoot. What you want? Talk to me.
Gibson.
Cortez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. A wind in the pitch. Bounce to third.
Ooh,
Into
Bob.
the outfield, base hit.
Not only can pitch, he can hit.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Got him looking.
Oh.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
He got me. He got me.
This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And first offering is...
Damn, I pulled back. Sheesh.
starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Started talking to this girl, met last week.
Line drive, base hit.
We're going to hold on. Bob, stay there at second. Met on Hinge last week. We were talking for 5 days. Set up a time to meet next Saturday. Suddenly for 5 days.
And Garrett can clean up for that famed murderer's row lineup as the Yankees were rolling in one World Series title after another. He swings and fouls one off.
That's a fantastic question, Kat. How old are you? How old is she?
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. So
if he hasn't texted you in 5 days,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Unless there's some problem, some issue that we don't know about, highly unlikely, I would just move on.
But no advance from the runners.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive.
But my mod Cat can provide you a female perspective.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Yeah, if she hasn't responded. Alright, what I would do, if you already have that date planned, I wouldn't put money on that it's going to happen. I'd move on personally, unless by some miracle you get a text like, hey, even then I'd be like leery. I wouldn't entertain it. You know, it sounds like she flaked out on you.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
It's not, yeah, it sounds like she's definitely pulling something there. In my previous experience dealing with women, you know, in my experience with women, if they're interested, they will keep you informed on what's happening, and, you know, they'll usually respond and talk one way or another. But if they're just flaky like that, especially if we just met her and shit, you know.
Grounded out his first time.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Modern day dating, I hate. I really loathe dating. You know, it's just ugh.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Exactly, Kat. If a girl was really interested, she would have kept, you know, kept you in the loop. Sounds like she just cut bait and ran, and some shit happens. Well, I mean, here's the thing, you gotta be you, you know? If she doesn't think that's interesting enough to go out with you and just, you know, blatantly not respond after all that time, bro, yeah.
And he deals.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Here's a high chopper. And he saved it first.
Well, just a
oh, dude. Let me tell you something. Even I text like a paragraph or two, you know? And it's not that I sound desperate or anything. It's just I like to really explain and, you know, I like to give details because I'm not very good at communicating myself. I'm not, you know, Shakespeare by any means. So to convey what I'm saying, I may spend a little extra time, a little extra sentence here and there. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it.
Back there.
Oh,
Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
I thought that was a damn home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Yeah, it's true. Communication is key, Cat.
Swing and a miss.
If you get yourself a woman that talks to you every day, first of all, be thankful. Number two, if she is constantly, messaging you out of the blue and, constantly checking on you, saying hi, or she,
And the righty deals. Stays alive.
Oh, yeah, age, experience, yeah, I'm still experiencing, let me tell you. I haven't figured it out myself. I go by what I know, or what I think I know. And I defer to any female, that can give the female perspective like Kat or my best friend Tammy.
Here's a big power throw.
Deal breakers. Well, bro, I think you got your answer. She doesn't want to do honesty. She doesn't want to do.
Swings through that one.
Yeah.
0-1.
That's everything you need to know.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits.
Well, that's more like a girl. That's not a woman to me. 22 years old, pulling that bull jive on you. That's like a little girl to me.
And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3.
7th inning, stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. If you're constantly chasing, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Me personally, I'll be honest with you, I don't really chase very often. I'm usually dormant. I don't really, because I used to do a lot of things,
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Because I personally don't exactly trust people, on a personal level. I've been let down by a lot of people, I've been stood up before by, dates and stuff, what I mean?
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Pitcher gets himself on base. With the way defenders track down balls these days, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Now here is Jose Altuve. Chisholm, the base runner at first with one out. Oh, and now a wild pitch.
Yeah.
Well done behind the dish.
Okay, you're going to the gym, so you're...
Okay. Now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. Now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins.
That's the best thing to do. Focusing on yourself.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Hader. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. At the plate.
Oh, hell yeah. When I stop looking, I'll be finding things that still surprise me to this day. That's true. That is very true.
And a pitch. Off the plate inside.
Life is not without sense of irony, man.
And now the lefty. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next pitch is popped up. Hader in position. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
I've been there. I tend to care too much more than I want to. I tend to fall harder, you know, try to keep myself reserved.
And misses at the initial offering.
That's the funny thing about laws of life, laws of attraction, all that jazz. Funny thing is, you know, we're put into this world. We don't know the rules, but we have to abide by the rules and learn how to bend them if we can. If not, we got to play a game that we don't know the rules. We have to learn them as we go along, from kids, teens, to adults. You know, it's funny that way.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, they'll probably hand.
Are you bunting with Babe Ruth, my dude? Really?
A two-run lead.
Really? I'm gonna bunt with Babe.
Bottom of the eighth, and here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And a pitch. Not even close there. Ball one. The pitch.
I think what she's trying to say with the soft heart is someone who really deeply cares about people, and you seem to, you know, care about this person, and you know, really, you know.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, I'm the asshole. I'm definitely the asshole. You know, when I'm sarcastic and stuff, but in all seriousness, there's nothing wrong with having a big heart. You just gotta know who's worth opening to with that big heart, you know.
Out towards right center field. Junior sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Yep.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now.
What matters is what you want. And if you want to be a good person, that's a good start. Some people don't know what they want. Maybe this girl doesn't know what she wants either. You know?
Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here's a speed threat, Ken Griffey Jr. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Billy Wagner. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff.
There's nothing wrong with being a good person. You just need to know what works for you. You also got to protect yourself, because people are mean out there. They want to take advantage of good people like, say, you. Really?
Gets it to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Even in a job, people take advantage of nice people because those people work. Everybody else just goes away.
Late with the swing there.
Or people might take advantage of you.
And if you're not looking up at that
doing a favor and shit like that, you get in back in return.
The 0-2.
You don't want to be a pushover, you know? You gotta stand your ground too. That's something I had to learn myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting, J.D. Martinez.
That's not corny. It's true. That was the motto of Captain America. And in essence, is his character. He's who he is. You know, he was not a perfect soldier, but a good man. I mean, that's exactly. That's fine with me. They don't know that quote.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I think the screen stuck. got some rewards. Well, I like Captain America, number one. Number two, you know, I understand his character, and I'm getting to learn, about you and where you stand, and if that's what you believe, and you're applying that to yourself, then it's not corny. You know, it would be corny if you say that and you're not even close to that. You know what I mean? Just spitting out a cliche or two and not following it or not, living up to it. That might be corny, but nobody else could tell you that it's corny because they might not agree or don't feel that way. You know, if that's your credo, if that's your motto, you stick by it. It's fine with me. Should we do another ranked game? If I do this ranked game, it's going to be difficult because the hitting difficulty is going to go up. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Well, you know how you were saying you're hitting in all-star difficulty? Here comes my difficulty. Let's bring in Vida Blue. I have this feeling I'm gonna get smacked up. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. It's almost 3:20. I don't know if I can get somebody online. I'm gonna try again. If I can get an opponent, then I'm gonna have to try to do something else. Oh hell yeah! Trusting your gut goes a long way. I couldn't tell you how many times my gut told me or gave me a feeling and I didn't listen, and I wish I listened to it. I would have avoided a lot of trouble, a lot of shit if I had listened to my gut. I don't think we'll find an opponent tonight. We'll try one more time. The funny thing is, I simulated my Yankee franchise in 2022, and they won the World Series, which we all know that didn't happen because they got swept by the Astros. I think we got something. If nobody joined. See, Altuve, he can hit, but his fielding is garbage. Well, that's what I was saying earlier about resetting your franchise. Like,
And
you could
welcome in,
have certain
everybody. Glad
players
you're with us.
that
Diamond
will
Dynasty
be
Baseball coming
fantastic
your
and then
way
like
on the
80
show.
rank,
It's St.
85, and then
Louis
90,
taking
95
on
is
New
going to start
York.
off shitty.
So just about
You know,
set now at the
just the randomness of baseball. Like, if you see my Yankee franchise, Aaron Judge has been consistent.
plate. Jazz Chisholm.
Garrett
The line
Cole.
of the pitch. That one misses, and away we go this afternoon. Kawhi to kick the pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And down on strikes he goes.
Nice.
One away.
But I appreciate you
The
asking
batter will be
me,
the
the
shortstop,
questions that you
Cal
wanted to
Ripken
know.
Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch, not
Altuve's
close.
defense
Nice
the
warm day
last
here.
2
Good baseball
years
weather.
have
Does that change anything,
declined.
Chris,
The
especially for the
metrics
hitters?
have
Absolutely.
shown
You feel
that.
so much
So
more comfortable at the plate.
MLB
You're
The
not
Show
worried
tends to
about
do
getting
3-year
jammed on
windows,
fastballs inside part of the
meaning
plate.
they focus a lot
You
on
can
what
kind of
you've
be
done
more
the last 3
selective
years.
instead of just looking
So the
out
last 3
away
years,
so that you can get
Altuve
the barrel
has
to
just
it in that
slipped.
part and get on the
He's
inside part of the
declined
plate as
in
well.
his fielding, in his
And the batter
range.
now, Chipper
So it's
Jones.
reflected in his
Big time
life
power.
series and,
Chipper
you know, even the franchise. But his contact is still high. His power is still sneaky. I mean,
First pitch,
you
and
see
that's
me
in for a
use
strike.
him in Diamond Dynasty, and he could still clobber a home run or two, but his fielding is just. So he's not my ideal second baseman. Now, if there was a DH, he would be a very good DH in terms of leading off. I prefer Trey Turner, but I just hit well with Altuve. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I just go with it.
Right.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Jeez.
Next offering is
does Altuve throw slow in the game, or is his reaction is on the easy plays, Altuve will get it done. Okay, a routine ground ball, he'll get it.
Jose Altuve. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base
But if
position.
you want him to show range, like dive to his left, dive to his right, those other metrics, it's questionable.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
That's why his fielding grade is like overall, like I think it's 60, 65. His range is about the same. Shit, I never faced this guy Bradley. I gotta focus on this one. But in the postseason, Altuve is a dangerous hitter.
Steals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. And now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Altuve could definitely hit a fastball. It's just he's prone to having hot streaks, very streaky. He's gonna have, like in the playoffs last year, Altuve was garbage. He was garbage for like a couple of series, and then another series he blew up. But he's still a dangerous hitter regardless. I mean, he's killed the Yankees more times than I care to count in the past.
That first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
If we're talking about the Houston Astros, you know, you gotta respect Alex Bregman, Yordan Alvarez, even that kid Jeremy Pena. Jeez, he had a rookie of a year type of season, and he carried the Astros on his back last year. That kid. Even Altuve got to respect. And then Tucker is fantastic.
Next pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I could look up his postseason for you in a second. It's just right now I'm pitching, so I gotta make sure I will not give up 20 runs. You know, with a blink of an eye.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past
Yep. His batting average. I remember his batting average. Yes, he was in the playoffs. Altuve's batting average was below 200. You're right. I just didn't know the full extent of it. And you're right. It's 190 something. That sounds right. He was putrid in the playoffs.
And that one sliced foul. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
Jordan Walker. Damn, he's supposed to be really good for the Cardinals too. This kid.
And a foul ball.
I get scared because the curveballs, they can hang very, very high.
Here's a 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch just
I hate these kind of people swinging a goddamn thing.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fucking bad.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's got the power,
Jorge
great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters
this card is a
in the
glitch
game.
in this game. If you get Jorge Polanco, that card from the postseason, jeez.
And that'll do it.
Let's look at Jose Altuve, that bitch.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Manny Machado now. Singing, he's a guy that covers
So,
both sides of the
out
plate
to his
about as well
career,
as anyone in the
he
sport.
bat
How difficult is
307
that
for
to
his
do?
career.
Well, just look at the
Last
back
year,
of my
he bat
bubblegum card. You'll see how
300
hard
with
it is.
28
These
homers
guys are
in
great,
his
man.
WAR
They
for
have
his
the ability to
replacement
look
spot.
out
So
there,
he had a
but
relatively
also to be
very
able
good
to turn
season
on the inside
in
pitch.
the regular
Those that can
season.
really sharpen
Okay.
things on the outer half,
Postseason,
those
though.
are the ones that become elite.
Bradley back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a
Yeah,
slider
he was putrid,
down
but
and away.
in the World Series, he batted 308. So, he was garbage.
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
He was putrid in the playoffs, but in the World Series, he came through. That's why I said
That one missed.
you just don't know with these kind of hitters. You know, baseball's funny that way.
Right-hander deals. And Manny gets a piece.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. And there's the strike.
Altuve's
That
postseason
fastball
average
zone can be very
was
effective. Just
271.
got to keep it on the
That's his
corners.
career average.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, you're so so sweet. You're surprised. I wasn't. I was not surprised. The Yankees, the assholes. I'm sorry, the assholes.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The best player on the Houston Astros, without a doubt, is Jordan Alvarez.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many
Jordan
counts,
played
but
relatively healthy.
In their minds, they're looking for one.
He improved his
2-0
defense.
ball right there. Excellent pitch selection.
I know he was quiet in the playoffs, but guess when he woke up? Against the freaking Yankees, of course. Jordan is a pure slugger. He is a pure hitter.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's going to be a terror in the league for
2-2
years to
now.
come.
Just misses with that one. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan Reynolds here. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
I think the game froze. I think I lost connection. Yep. Still counts as a W. I don't think we're going to be able to play more ranked games because one of two things happens. I play like 4 or 5 innings and game freezes, and then this happens, but we take the win. So I think we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's all good. It's all good. I have no problem dishing out advice if asked for. I really hope you do come out for that because it's going to be a fun, fun night. We're going to have a bunch of my friends. We're going to come together and we're going to open up our packs. We're going to look at these teams. I'm going to break down some of the teams and answer any questions you or the chat have about certain players, what to look for, who to look out for breakout years, yada yada yada. This is stuff that I do. You can call me a nerd. I don't give a shit. I love baseball and I love to know about who's gonna do on what team, who's gonna do good, who's gonna come up, who's gonna suck, who's gonna do not as good as they project, all that good stuff. Minor leagues, prospects. I love that shit. So I hope you do come visit us, and I hope you do appreciate everything that we can offer from this channel. I hope that you learn a thing or two. I hope you get a better understanding of baseball and learn to appreciate it as much as I have. And I really enjoy this game. I enjoy talking to you guys. So I will be on tomorrow midnight again, and hopefully we'll have a better luck with ranked matches. There's a good chance I'm going to stop this stream and start a second stream with my friends doing Hunt Showdown. There's a good chance it's going to happen, so if you want to hang around for that next stream, we're going to start in a few minutes. But baseball, we're going to do tomorrow midnight. I have my schedule set out. Okay, so I hope you're ready for a double dip feature with me. So hang around if you want to see Hunt Showdown. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good night.